Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Hydroneer. We don't have any tasks on the board, so first thing we're going to want to do is roam around town and go get some. But I'm very excited for this because in the last episode we unlocked two new types of crops. We spent quite a bit of coinage to get these two, just one of each, one corn seed, one onion seed. And from there we kind of planted and then made seeds from and tried to make more out of what we had. So we are going to try to build that up as well during this episode, but hopefully some of the villagers will want that new type of soup, corn soup and onion soup, because I believe with that it will bring contracts that are worth more farming guild tokens. So then we will be able to achieve our goal of 2,600 much sooner. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Let's hop on this thing right here, head out into the town, to the different villages around, and see if anybody has any need of Legion's assorted goods grand delivery service. No one in Grangefield wants anything. Guy at the castle doesn't want anything. Here's someone who wants something. Please tell me you want some soup.
I'd like you to make me some.
No. No, thank you.
You reckon you could get this for me?
No. No one in Bridgeport wants anything either. Are you serious? You're gonna stand all the way up there and expect me to see ya? I don't think I've ever done a contract for this guy before. I didn't even know this guy was up here.
Fetch me some scran.
Flint, you okay? Your skin looks a little, blue. You from Volcalidus? You just moved here? 6 cut tomato, I can do that. Think you deserve a warm meal. Hey, guy at the college, you want...
I sure am hungry.
Yeah. I got your scran. Please tell me you want soup.
I sure am hungry.
Thank you. But no one wants to try my new type of soup?
I sure am hungry.
You want to try my new type of soup? Thank you, sir. 132 farm guild tokens. Sounds wonderful.
I'd like you to make me something.
No. No, sorry, Nora. But at least I remember you were back there this time. Alright, 4-weight cut corn. That's more corn than we've produced thus far. But that doesn't mean that we can't produce it going forward. Alright, let's head back to our farm and let's get started. We got 4 contracts, so that's plenty to do for the meantime.
You made that soup yet?
Oh, you weren't here earlier. 8 cut corn. Whew, that's a lot of corn, but 240 guild tokens is quite impressive. I will take that contract. Were you here before
I
too?
need something specific.
Oh, see, now everyone... Oh, because it's nighttime. Is that why? Is that why everyone wants soup now? Home sweet farm. There we go. Alright, so we've got quite a bit of tomatoes to cut. 6, 10, 24, 32, 30, 28, excuse me. 28 weight tomato is what we need. What do we have just on its own? 21. Alright. So we're going to need to grow some more tomatoes, and I have a feeling that these are all... Oh, look, we got more corn. Feeling these are all used up. Yep. So let's go ahead and plant more. And that will do us good. However, very helpful commenter. Grab that corn. Very helpful commenter let me know that the auto cutter actually works on vegetables as well. So we are going to go ahead and take our money and extend out this pipe, or maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe we'll extend this pipe here and make ourselves an automatic item cutter, so we can be exactly precise with our measurements. You know what? We're going to want to put it back here, so this is no longer going to be our parking spot. Maybe we'll do something over here instead. Ooh, more corn. Yay. Okay, but what we really need to do, we'll do that one instead, is get ourselves a pipe running back here to power everything. Alright, and so what I want to do actually is dig this down a little bit. So I want this flush with the ground here. That will require some work. Now it needs to come out this way.
Huh?
And now for the logic saw, which goes right there. And there we go. We now have our very own logic cutter. So, we go ahead and take this. Let's set this to 4. Wait, clear. 4. Let's see, how many of these tomatoes does it take to make 4? Okay, so that's 5 weight tomato. So how best do we do this? Do we just pour it like that? No, that doesn't seem right. I think we need to chop it all first. So we've got 5 weight cut tomato. If we make sure that that's 4, press enter, and drop it there. Oh, it does work. Oh, thank you, commenter. That is an even 4. Perfect. And then that should be 1. So that is 1. Nice. Yeah. Math is easy when you have something else do it for you. Okay, so we also need another soup bowl of 4 cut tomatoes. So let's figure out what that looks like. Alright, so this is 301 weight of tomato.
Huh?
And we only cut up the 301 because we also have this leftover 1. So that should be 401. Oh, this is great. We're gonna be making a lot more use out of our food now because we're not going to need to estimate or waste product. Excellent. So there's our first of 4 weight cut tomatoes. Here's the second. All right, now let's work on the 6 cut. We also have a fresh harvest over there. Let's go harvest those tomatoes. We're gonna need a bunch of them. And our soup is done. Oh, we even have some onions. That's nice. So we know we're gonna need more corn than this, because I believe that one's only 4 weight corn, but this one is 8 weight corn, and I don't think either of those are going to be enough. So I think we should just hedge our bets and plant some more. Alright, so we got 3 corn out of that. We are going to have to harvest that and that. Yep, no more corn growing out of those. So we'll just keep on planting and replanting until we can get enough. I don't think this one is ready to be harvested just yet. Let's go ahead and drop this in here. Do the same thing. Oh, that gave us 2 onions, so that's nice. So we'll plop it there and there. Okay, time to cut some tomatoes. So now that we know that we can just utilize that, there's no need to actually estimate how much I'm going to need. I can just chop all of this and then cut it to specifications. Alright, so this is 30 weight cut tomatoes. We're gonna want 6 for 1. So that will be 6 weight. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get started on that soup. And then for this one, we're gonna want 14. Just take what's remainder of here. And that is 14. Excellent. that bowl done. There we go. Last soup done. Let's go deliver these so our lovely townsfolk can get their dinner before it gets too late. Alright, who wants food? You want the complicated soup, don't you?
Give me this, and I'll give you my
No,
choice.
you just want the extra. A little bit extra soup. 14 cut tomatoes. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here you go, buddy. I hope you warm up soon.
Thanks, I'm well chuffed. Thanks, I'm well chuffed.
And finally, here you go.
That's a real Gradley broth, that is.
Long night of feeding people always feels very satisfying when you come back to your farm and you know that now that the sun has risen, that your crops can grow once more. Almost there. Just 1,100 more to go. Alright, well, I don't think there's really much else to do right now except wait for our corn to grow because the other 2 contracts that we have require corn. Yeah, we're gonna need quite a bit of corn in order to manage both those contracts, but at 240 and 132 Farm Guild tokens each, that's worthwhile. It's gonna be worth doing because the sooner that we can get that crop planter, that big machine that we keep looking at, the sooner we can start really making this a large-scale operation, just utilizing all this space, because we can expand this piping system out there and just plant so many of these crops and then be able to just automatically plant them, automatically harvest them. It'll make our life a whole lot easier. I guess I don't have a tomato bucket. So yeah, so I will see you after some time has passed.
You reckon you could get this for me?
And another thing that I'm going to try to start doing is sleeping through the night. Because that will, because our plants can only grow during the night, during the daytime. Obviously, only when the sun is out will the plants actually make any progress towards the growing. Right now, they're just stopped. And unlike dealing with a mine, actually, I don't need to put that back in there. Unlike dealing with an ore mine, which works 24/7 stuff, we just kind of have to find busy work for ourselves to do during the nighttime. So I think we'll just sleep. There we are, once again, sun is dawning and our plants are growing. So that will make things go a little bit faster, hopefully.
I'll trade you for some guild tokens.
As much as that looks like a cool thing to make, I shall not. I've sworn off swords, well, weaponry in general, and the materialism of jewelry No more shall we make such petty things. We are in the interest of feeding humanity nowadays. Being a positive mark on our world. Well, no new contracts just yet, so we're gonna have to work on the ones that we have already. Ah, yes, more corn. Lot more corn. Let's see how much more corn. 7 pounds of corn. Nice. We have enough, not for that contract, but for this one right here. But unfortunately, that may be where our corn comes to an end. Oh, I guess we do have enough for that one. So yeah, we're gonna need to plant more corn if we want to continue that process. There's 3 right there. How much do we have left? 5.87? I think we can... No, we can't. Okay, well this is it. We are going to satisfy this contract because once we start using more rare, more expensive ingredients, that's when we start getting the contracts to use those ingredients more often. And as we see here at 132 farm tokens, that is quite nice. We need 4 cut corn. Perfect. And then carrot. Easy enough. Alright, let's change this to 2. Perfectly 2 cut weight. Drop in our water. It's not filling, but we'll fix it in a second. There we go. Alright, now time to make this soup. Alright, so let's go deliver this to Harold in Burnscroft because it's already starting to get nighttime. So let's give him his dinner before too long. We still have deprived those other villages of their dinner, but we just don't have the ingredients yet. And here you are, Harold.
Thanks, I'm well chuffed.
Thank you. Please want something other than weaponry or jewelry.
You reckon you could get this for me?
Well, I did leave myself open for that one. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do at the moment except wait for our corn to grow. Okay, so we are back. Did quite a bit of off-camera stuff, including adding a little parking bay for our vehicle, a little refueling station. Grabbed 2 new contracts, but that was it. We didn't fulfill this one, which is the tomato, onion, and carrot one for 262. Nor did we finish this one, which is the 8 cut corn for tomato for 240. We ended up picking up 17.5 cut tomato for 191 and 42.5, a whopping 42.5 cut tomato for 455. And when I said we did a little bit of off-camera stuff, our carrots are lacking, but we have, let's see, 63 weight of tomato, so that will actually almost cover all of this. I believe we have just a few more tomatoes to go on that. 17 carrot. We only needed 2.5, so that's pretty good. We got a lot of onions, 12.8 of it. We only need 5, but that's okay. It's an expensive crop. This cost us actual tokens to take, so as many of those as I can make, I'd be happy. And look at that corn production, 15.92. We only needed 8, but through the process of planting these, harvesting them, and then taking 1 or 2 stalks, dropping it back in there and replanting it, we started to produce more than we were using. Here's the tomatoes we need. We started to produce more than we needed to use to replant everything, and that is basically how farming goes. But we are now at a point where we can satisfy these contracts, these high-paying contracts, and I think we're going to do that. So let's get started. So I think the goal here is we are going to, because we have this machine set up, we're just going to cut everything instead of weighing it out and trying to figure out each particular order, each soup request. Instead of figuring out what it needs, we'll just cut it all and then organize it how we need it. That is the automated process and the engineering aspect of this game. That's good enough. There's probably uncut ones in there still. Yep, I see one. Let's let that kind of create a monster. There we go. Plenty of tomatoes still.
Huh?
69.5 tomatoes. And like I said, we needed 66 in order to satisfy all these contracts, if my math was correct, which, you know, you never know. Alright, let's see. How much corn do we have? We have 15 pounds. We're not going to need all of that, so let's just toss a couple more. Whoops. A couple more into the seed pack creator. How many did that give us? 5. Let's do one more. Perfect, 6. That'll give us 2 full rows. Oh look, there's even more corn. We'll wait on that for now. Let's just chop up what we have here. £10, or 10 weight, excuse me. We also need onion. We only need 5 weight of it. So we're actually going to cut only the 5 weight of it because I want to make more seeds of this if I need to. And since we only have a small amount of onion necessary, it'll be fine. Alright, lastly we have carrots. somewhere. There we go. 2.5 pounds of carrots. 2.5 weight of carrot. So that's not going to be enough. And, you know, yeah, we will chop all of these carrots. We don't need to worry about making seeds from this because we can buy carrot seeds using regular coinage in Grangefield. So if we ever run out of carrot seeds and tomato seeds, which we had actually several times while we were doing our off-camera farming, we just went and purchased it with the millions of coins that we have currently. Okay, so now I have all my ingredients ready, and we can start banging out these contracts. Okay, first off, let's do 17.5 cut tomatoes. So we're gonna pop in 18 here. What's the other one we want? 42.5. Oh, that's perfect. All right, take that, fill it once more. Maybe the fact that it had preheated made that go so quickly. I'm not sure. All right, so clear that contract. How much tomato we got? 51. All right, and this one is 42.5. Come over here. 43. Oh, I'm loving this. I loved this machine in Volcalidus when we made it. It was very convenient. 43. And the fact that it works on produce as well has made this so much easier and more enjoyable actually. Love the machine. So let's go get that corn. Perfect. Oh, and our soup is done. Alright, now for the complicated stuff. 8 corn, 4 tomato. Let's throw the tomato in again, since we'll be finishing up with it. Oh, we only have 8.5 left. We should actually take this off that so it doesn't cook automatically. 8 corn. And that is that contract. So now I believe we are done with corn, which is surprising because we spent so much work trying to get it. The next thing we need is onion, tomato, and carrot. Let's get the carrot done first. 2.5, so let's do 3. The tomato needed to be 3 as well, right? Yep. So we can just feed that right back on in. And this needs to be 5. Alright, the soup is done. See how great this is when it's streamlined. Everything is within reach. Easy. You don't even have to think about it. Right, tomato, onion, carrot, drop. Tomato, onion, carrot. Perfect. Go ahead and preemptively get rid of that. Oh, and we already did that one. So we have 4 bowls, 4 orders, and many crops. Oh, look at our tomato yield. Let's clear this while our soup cooks, and then we'll go ahead and deliver it to the hungry townsfolk. Perfect.
Thanks. I'm well chuffed.
That's a real Gradley broth, that is.
I sure am hungry.
Yeah, you are.
I need something specific.
Well, I hope 43 tomatoes does it for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like you to make me something. Thank you.
You know what? You can keep the bowl. Yeah, that's your bowl. Have a good time. Enjoy your bowl. Home sweet homestead. So now we are going to take our 1,148 tokens and add it to our 1,752 to make a cool 2,900 tokens. You know what that means? That means that we are going to bring this episode to a conclusion, but not before I go get myself a shiny new farm toy. Here you are, my pretty hydrocropper. Only 2,680 tokens, and whew, it took us a while to get it. We did a lot of farming. You don't even know how much farming we've done. You just sell the greenhouse stuff, but you will not be getting my tokens. No, ma'am. My tokens belong to the hydrocropper. $220 left. Here, keep an eye on that for me, okay? Don't take it. Know how much is in there. Everyone sees. Everyone knows how much is in there. Okay. Time to bring you home. Well, here we are at the end of the episode, successfully having completed our goal of making enough coinage to get this. And once again, a new dawn will rise on our farm. And in the next episode, we are going to figure out how to best put this to work to turn all of this into a cultivated ground such as that. Now that we've done some complicated contracts, we'll probably end up getting more from the townsfolk. They'll probably want, corn, an onion, a whole bunch more tomatoes, as we saw from that one person with the 43 tomatoes. I do not envy their stomach. But anyways, that is where I'm going to leave today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward for more Hydroneer. If you did, please consider giving me a like, drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.